an interface firewire through firewire. I'm hooking it up to Cubase XX.
How's the sound or what?
So let me pick the firewire. Okay. Hello. See, there's track 11. That's where the vocals are put. Hello. And I have channel 11 on my mixing program, Cubase, and channel 11 on the mixer. They're all synced up. So here, I'm gonna hit record, and it's recording 1 through 11 right now. All the drums, the Wurlitzer, and the guitar mic and the vocals, they're all active right now. And that's the vocals right there. Watch this. Hello. So that little line, yeah, that's what I just did. You know how mixing programs work. I'm not gonna elaborate on that anymore. But anyways. The Wurlitzer is track 10. Is 10 moving? Should be.
Oh yeah.
And then 1 through 8 for the drums. So that's all that right there. There's all. Is it? Yeah. It's going right now?
Yeah.
No. Well, okay. Sorry about that. The recording got cut off halfway. I just finished playing the drums, and I was going to show you the recorded audio. And as a matter of fact, check this out. Right now. It was that video. I just did. Yeah, that's right. So I'm back at this. There's the drums I just finished recording, and here I'm just going to go back through it. It's pretty crisp. Here, back here. So that's everything. The mixer. Oh, by the way, I got a beer too. So, oh yeah, are you zooming in on this? Oh, okay. What? Bud Light Lime. Now I know it's kind of pretty gay, but yeah. Anyways. Well, I'm gonna be selling this as one item on eBay, and then I'm gonna sell the FireWire interface. This thing, that was an add-on. I got it for $600 a few years back, and it's great. It's great. It sends 16 tracks, and it sends them fine. It can handle all that bandwidth, no problem. And they were thinking about doing like a cascading thing with the FireWire cards, so you can send some more tracks, but they never really did anything with that. This is the first generation. Also, it gives you another set of MIDI ins, in and out. But if you want to use this as a control surface for your DAW system, what you do is you connect the out from the mixer to the in of this, and then the out from that to the in of the mixer, and then the MIDI messages can be sent through the FireWire interface to the actual MIDI clock for the mixer, and you can adjust it through, you know, automation and all that, the transport controls, yada yada. Anyways, oh, and it's got 2 expandable slots. They're both gonna be available, because I'm gonna pull this and I'm gonna sell this separately from that. So if you want to use it as a FireWire interface, I would suggest getting this. Or if you already have one and you want to convert to a FireWire interface, I would suggest getting that. But anyways, this is a great system. It's got a lot of effects built into it from TC and Antares, and I'm pretty sure you can find a lot more info on the internet about this. But that's all I wanted to show you, that everything is working on it, everything is functioning good. Oh, disclaimer. Ooh, I'm gonna throw this in at the end. Yeah, that's a bad move. Anyways, I've noticed that sometimes when I turn it on, it says fatal error in the middle of the calibration, you know, when all the knobs go like that. And I figured out exactly, it does it sometimes, and it doesn't do it sometimes, but I figured out when it does it, is when the unit is cold. When the unit is cold, or it's like in an air-conditioned room where it's very cold, it does that error at the beginning. I don't know why, but what I usually do is I just leave it turned on. I don't turn it back off and try to restart it and turn it back on again, which I used to try at first, but what I figured out was you just leave it on until you feel the heat sink on the back kind of warm up, like it's actually been on and it's warm and stuff. It's kind of like putting it on standby and then taking it off standby on a tube amp, on a tube guitar amp. You have to leave it on standby so it warms up a little bit. It's kind of exactly like that. But I noticed you just leave it on for about a couple minutes and then turn it off, turn it back on, and it goes right through it. That's the only time it'll ever do that fatal error, if it's a little bit cool. And automatically after a couple minutes of being on it, it warms up to its normal temperature, which is a little warm because there's a lot of circuitry in there. But that's the only thing. It says fatal error, and what I can do is on the website, if it happens again, I mean, this is summertime now, it's usually pretty hot, so it might not do it, and I might not be able to get that fatal error message, or else, you know, I would write it down on the website, exactly what it says. It says fatal error, and it has a big serial number code with letters. It's alphanumeric, there's letters and numbers. So that's the only thing, but all else fails. Everything is working fine. There's no excessive noise coming from any of the preamps or any of the outputs. Everything is working fine. All of the faders are working. There's no dead pixels. There's no lines in the screen as reported with a million other DM-24s out there. But it's well taken care of. It's just I have no idea how that fatal error thing came along. And same with the FireWire card. Everything is working perfect. That's about it. If you have any questions, leave a comment or message me or email me through the eBay transaction. I'm going to be listing it within the next week. Alright? Thank you, everyone. Thanks for watching. And again, if you have any questions, let me know.